Welcome to General Hospital News, followed by the latest news. General Hospital spoilers teased that Alexis Davis would attack Julian Jerome for the death of Neil Byrne. Neil died suddenly and was believed to be from an overdose of drugs. And Cyrus Renaud is not responsible for that drug count, and calling one of his henchmen to find out where it came from. Sonny Corinthos' family and friends knew that Renaud had come to town to try appropriation by Sonny territory to run drugs. Julian Jerome was at the General Hospital to check on Ryan Chamberlain and ran into Olivia Quartermain and Sam McCall along with Lucas Jones. Not long after, Sasha Gilmore had a heart attack from an overdose, and Lucas came to take care of her. Everyone in the church was crazy about Cyrus and Lucas when they heard the hospital rumors combined with Sasha overdose on drugs that he and Sam could talk privately about how Julian was involved. They will have to wonder where he will care about Ryan Chamberlain unless they connect the dots with a guy he is interested in, an adulterous sister with him. Then Sam can tell her mom about Julian in the hospital, and Sasha arrives in an overdose, something she will probably hear from Jason Morgan. Their recent fight over Alexis and Sam's drinking threatens to strip Alexis of her access to her nephew, still worrying Sam. She will probably check on her mom and keep up to date with the latest information on Julian coming to the hospital to check on Chamberlain, and Lucas told her about Sasha and other overdoses that GH has to deal with, many as him. Jason didn't talk much to Sam about his business and Sonny Corinthos, but since Julian is her biological father, he may have heard from the crowd about Cyrus appearing regularly with Julian, and Cyrus go to Charlie's pub and tell her. Alexis hears about possible connection between Cyrus and Julian and hears about drug overdose. Her mind will go straight to the conclusion that Julian may have something to do with Cyrus and the drug business, drug medicine. Then she would remember when Julian broke into Dr. Kevin Collins's office when Neil was first hired, and was rude to him. Of course, her mind won't be as sharp as a hit or all the logic she's drinking. She and Julian are going to have a meeting somewhere. Julian was the tool that with Neil saved her life when Kendra Lennon almost ran past her, as well as discovering she was Kiefer Bauer's sister, along with Christina Corinthos Davis. Alexis will confront Julian about becoming Cyrus' henchman, and lash out at him for causing Neil's death from drug overdose. Next, the assumption of Carly Corinthos and Jasper Jax would lead to trouble. It would be a bad idea to take that heart pendant as proof that Nell Benson Jerome is the biological son of Nina Reeves. It is true that the chain has joints, and history has it that Nina's child was adopted by a couple in northern Florida. The truth is that Nell is Nina's daughter, so it's understandable that Jax and Carly just messed with her. Valentine Cassadine is believed to be a Cassadine until writer GH writes in a new shock and explains that he is not. By not asking Carly and Jax for DNA validation, the writers are leaving the door open for a similar bombing. And if Nina's daughter is really someone other than Nell, then the most suitable person is Willow Corinthos. She has a strange reaction to Nina's half-heart pendant. Willow also points out that her mother is not an heirloom, meaning she may have had that pendant when she was a child and lost it. Nell had worn the pendant from her memory as a little girl, but it was probably something Frank Benson stole or picked up somewhere. There's no Nell or Frank around to confirm anything, there's no way to know for sure, and they can lie even if they're alive to tell their story. And Nell as Nina's biological daughter clearly offers more drama, but that's when Jax and Carly's assumptions come into play. Nina certainly believes in that too. The General Hospital was able to tell this story without confirming that Nell and Nina were indeed related. That will open up more possibilities after all is exposed. And perhaps ultimately, Willow is Nina's biological daughter. Please like and subscribe to the channel to follow. Thank you, Happy.